FBI Brian Laundrie claimed responsibility for Gabby Petito's death. CNN Before taking his own life, Brian Laundrie wrote in a notebook he was responsible for Gabby Petito's death, according to the FBI. A review of the notebook revealed the written statement by Mr. Laundrie claiming responsibility for Miss Petito's death. The FBI's Denver field office said in a statement released Friday. The notebook was discovered in October in the same area as Laundrie's remains, in Florida's Umyakachachi Creek Environmental Park, authorities said. A revolver was found nearby, the FBI stated. Petito's and Laundrie's families have reached an agreement on how the couple's belongings, including a notebook, will be distributed. Laundrie family attorney Steve Bertolino said Friday, about 4 months after Petito's remains was found in Wyoming. Laundrie had been the subject of the week-long manhunt when his body was found. His family was informed he shot himself in the head, and his death was ruled a suicide, Bertolino said in November. Bertolino would not say which family will receive the notebook. The Petito family met with the FBI in Tampa, in Florida, this week, and reached an agreement on distributing her and Laundrie's belongings. He said before the FBI statement was released. The Petitos thanks the FBI for its support, according to a statement from family's lawyer. We truly appreciate the FBI's diligent and painstaking effort in these extremely complicated cases. The quality and quantity of the facts and information collected by FBI leave no doubt that Brian Laundrie murdered Gabby, he said. The FBI said Friday its investigation into the death will be closed in the near future. All logical investigative steps have been concluded in this case. FBI Denver Special Agent in charge Michael Schneider said. The investigation did not identify any other individuals other than Brian Laundrie directly involved in the tragic death of Gabby Petito. The news comes the week after an independent investigator determined two police officers who pulled over Petito's van in Moab, Utah on August 12 should be placed on probation for several unintentional mistakes during the traffic stop. The officers agreed not to charge Petito, who had acknowledged striking Laundrie's first, as long as she and Laundrie spent the night apart. The independent investigator found the officers neglected their duty by not pressing charges. Laundrie 23 and Petito 22, who were engaged, set out on the road trip in Petito's converted Ford Transit van in June and documented their travels on social media. Laundrie returned alone, driving the van to his friend's parents' Florida home September 1st. As police searches for Petito in mid-September, Laundrie went missing. Petito's remains were found a few days later at Wyoming's Bleacher Teton National Forest. Her death was ruled a homicide by manual strangulation. A specific evening leading up to Petito's death remained a mystery. The FBI described Laundrie as a person of interest in her mother, but he was not charged in her killing, although he did face charges for allegedly using Petito's debit card without authorization. His remains were found October 20 in an area that had been underwater during previous searches of the 25,000 acre Ark Reserve in Fort Northport. Laundrie's father, who was searching with authorities when his son's remains were found, discovered the notebook near Laundrie's body. Experts said at the time the notebook could be key in providing answers. The notebook was wet, and officers did not immediately say whether they gleaned any information from it. Benitolino told CNN Gabby and Brian were no longer with their families, and this tragedy has caused enormous emotional pain and suffering to all who loved either or both of them. We can only hope that only today's closure of the case each family can begin to heal and move forward and find peace in and with the memories of their children. May Gabby and Brian both rest in peace. CNN's Andy Rose Altaspels, Taylor Romin, and Elliot C. McCallin contributed to this report.